Meeting room. The atmosphere in the meeting room was tense and focused. Everyone sat upright, eyes fixed on the large screen in front of them. No one dared to speak. All attention was on the man standing at the front. Jiho cleared his throat and began. Jiho, right now, silk fabric is in high demand. It offers a distinct, classy look. That's why all our new dress collections are designed using this material. I will show you a few selected designs. He clicked to display the designs one by one. From behind the curtain, the screen lit up with each dress projection until suddenly it froze. The screen stopped. No new design appeared. Jiho panicked internally. He tried clicking again and again, opening folders, refreshing files. Nothing was working. The rest of the designs were simply gone. A bit of sweat slid down his neck. He slowly looked up. The president, his boss, the clients, everyone was staring at him. His throat tightened. Words fumbled out of his mouth. Jiho, I need a moment. I will show the rest in a minute. The clients exchanged silent looks, confusion and doubt written on their face. Meanwhile, one person sat completely still, except for the pen in his hand, which was now bent from how hard he was gripping it. That person was none other than Kim Taehyung, Jiho's boss. Jiho's heartbeat raced. He knew his boss was furious. He kept trying to find the files, flipping through folders in desperation. Nothing. Eventually, his hands fell to his sides in defeat. Jiho, I'm sorry, I can't find the file. But if you want, I can explain the details verbally. That was the last straw for Taehyung. He stood up sharply. His voice was cold and slashing through the silence. Taehyung, Jiho, how could you walk into a meeting room without checking everything? You knew the entire presentation depended on you. Your team trusted you and you failed them. Jiho swallowed hurt. Jiho, I'm sorry boss, it won't happen again. I have another copy. If you give me some time, I can bring it. Taehyung's eyes flashed with anger. Taehyung, do you think time is worthless? You make a mistake and we're supposed to wait again and again. I don't want irresponsible people in this company. You may leave. Starting tomorrow, you are no longer employed here. The room fell completely silent. Even the clients didn't know what to say. The president spoke calmly. Mr. Kim Tae, he said he can get the file and the presentation so far was good. There is no need to overreact. Jiho, go and bring the file. Jiho, yes, president. Jiho looked at his boss one last time, then quietly walked out to retrieve the file. Later, the meeting ended. Everything had gone smoothly afterward. People began to rise from their seats and leave, except Taehyung. He said, jaw clenched, anger radiating off him. The president approached and signed. Mr. Kim Tae, that's enough. You can't keep losing your temper like this. With this attitude, forget running multiple companies. You won't even able to handle one. Taehyung scoffed. Taehyung, you know very well how big a mistake he made. He should have been careful. Why did you let him stay? Mr. Kim, everyone makes mistake in the beginning. The president replied, you did too, so did I, and besides, his ideas were good. The clients were impressed. Taehyung stood up abruptly. Taehyung, I don't like this. I am going to my office. Saying that, he left the meeting room, irritation written all over his face. Mr. Kim watched him leave, silent and thoughtful. Sat on the floor. A gentle smile on your face as an old dog played beside you. The dog Coco was aging, its skin sagged slightly, its fur had lost its shine, yet its eyes still sparkled with affection. Coco faced a ball, placing it near your hand. You treat it softly, laughing as Coco trotted after it. The faint ticking of the clock reached your ears. When it's time to make lunch, Coco, come on. Coco barked in reply, as if saying right behind you. You laughed and gently patting his head. Guided by Coco's presence, you walked toward the kitchen. You opened the refrigerator, running your fingers slowly over each item, identifying the vegetables by touch. You picked out what you needed, then carefully filled the counter until your hand brushed the knife's handle. Slowly, patiently, you chopped the vegetables. Filled the pot with water, added the vegetables, and turned on the stove. One by one, you added spices, recognizing each jar by touch and smell. In another pan, you heated oil, tossed in chopped scallions, cracked an egg, and mixed in a paste. A few moments later, Coco let out a bark. You immediately flipped the food. Bark. You lifted the finished dish onto a plate. This was a routine, Coco's bark acting as your timer, and together both finished cooking. You carefully carried each dish to the dining table. Coco walked beside you, alert, making sure you didn't bump into anything. Good job, Coco. Coco wagged his tail excitedly. Wine, you have helped enough. Now it's your lunchtime too. You prepared Coco's food and he happily took it from your hand, munching away as you gently stroked his head. Suddenly you heard the front door rattle. Coco trotted over and pushed it open. Your father stepped inside, spotting you sitting at the table. Dad, wine. How many times have I told you not to wait for me? You should eat when you're hungry. Wine, but I don't like eating alone. I want to eat with you. Your father freshened up quickly and joined you. Glanced at the dishes spread across the table. Wine said, why did you make so many food? Wine, what do you mean? I made only 2 dishes. He sighed exhausted. Wine said, work is too much these days. Christmas is near, so orders are piling up. Wine, I have told you so many times, don't overwork yourself. My job is going well now. Madam said my pay will increase too. He smiled gently. Wine said, so what? That's your hard-earned money. You should not be spending it like this. And this is your hard-earned exhaustion. Let me help you. What's wrong with that? He chuckled. Wine said, all right. I can never win an argument with you. They ate, talking softly. After lunch, your father left for work again. You stayed home with Coco, your loyal companion, your guide, your comfort. It was already late at night. Mr. Kim stood in the meeting room, looking at the exhausted employees gathered before him. Mr. Kim, all right, you may all go home now. Thank you for your hard work today. The employees bowed respectfully and slowly left the room. Trained. Every team had been under intense pressure since morning, preparing for the upcoming launch. Mr. Kim's eyes followed them until they stopped on one particular person, his son, Taehyung. Taehyung was standing silently, his jaw tight, his expression unreadable. Mr. Kim, what happened now? Taehyung, nothing, I'm leaving. Mr. Kim, go home then. I'm heading home as well. Taehyung, I will go wherever I want. Without waiting for another word, Taehyung walked out of the room. Mr. Mr. Kim watched his son leave, a wave of sadness pouring over him. No matter how hard he tried, Taehyung never changed. He had tried to raise him to be a good, patient man, but Taehyung's childhood anger and stubbornness always stood in the way. He always did whatever he thought was right, no matter the consequence. Mr. Kim sighed. Mr. Kim, Joseph, bring the car. I am going home. Joseph, right away, sir. Inside the car glided smoothly along the quiet road, but suddenly a loud thunder cracked across the sky. Within minutes, a storm descended. Rain poured so heavily that even the headlights could not cut through the curtains of water. Joseph, sir, I don't think it's safe to drive. The rain is too strong. I can't see anything clearly. Mr. Kim, we are close to home. Drive slowly. We will manage. Joseph nodded and continued at the cautious pace. They reached a turn, and before Joseph could react, violent crash shook the entire car. Mr. Kim, what happened, Joseph? What was that sound? Joseph's hand trembled on the steering wheel. His voice broke. Joseph, sir, it's an accident. Mr. Kim, check immediately. Joseph stumbled out of the car. Rain splashed against his face as he ran forward and froze. His scooter lay scattered, pieces scattered across the road. Blood pooled on the wet asphalt. A man laying motionless beside several torn delivery packets. Joseph approached slowly, placed a shaking hand near the man's nose. No breath, no arm. His stomach stopped in horror. He rushed back to Mr. Kim. Joseph, sir, he's not alive. Mr. Kim, what are you saying? Mr. Kim hurried out of the car and saw the lifeless body himself. Painful silence followed. Mr. Kim, contact his family, hurry. Joseph tried calling multiple numbers, but every attempt failed. The phone he had found in the man's pocket was dead. After trying again and again, Joseph had no choice left. They called the police. Officers arrived, assessed the scenes, and collected details. From the information they gathered, they learned something heartbreaking. The man lived with only one person, his daughter. Just like that, a wave of guilt crashed into Mr. Kim's heart. He stared at the body, his voice trembling. Mr. Kim realized he had just destroyed someone's entire world. Was cold. A thin fog settled over the narrow village road as Mr. Kim stepped out of the car. It was almost midnight, just a few hours after the accident that had taken the life of your father. He looked around. The house was far from what he had expected. Old structure stood in silence, its wooden door trembling in the wind. A faint light flickered inside, revealing a girl sitting on the floor with a small stray dog curled by her feet. Your frame was fragile, too thin, as if poverty had quietly stolen pieces of your everyday. Your skin was pale, and your clothes were old but clean, revealing dignity even in hardship. Yet you did not look like a beggar, more like someone from a struggling middle-class family, desperately holding on to pride. When you heard footsteps, you stiffened. Dad, you whispered, your voice trembling with hope. Mr. Kim froze. The weight of the truth burned in his chest. He gently cleared his throat. Mr. Kim, why, it's me, Mr. Kim. You tilted your head toward the sound of his voice, but your eyes did not follow him. They stared blankly into the darkness. That's when he He understood. You could not see him. You wasn't ignoring him. He was blind. He stepped closer cautiously. Mr. Kim, may I sit? He asked softly. You nodded, your hands nervously gripping the dog's fur. Mr. Kim spoke slowly. Mr. Kim, Wine, your father, there was an accident tonight. Silence. Silence so heavy it felt like the walls were holding their breath. Then he whispered, barely audible, Wine, he is hurt, tell me he's okay, right? Mr. Kim's voice cracked against his weight. Mr. Kim, he didn't survive. The war shattered you. Your fingers trembled. You reached out blindly, as if searching for a father in the air. Why, no, he promised he would be home tonight. He promised. Your voice broke as tears streamed down your pale cheeks. Mr. Kim could not watch you collapse alone in that dying house. Mr. Kim, Wine, he said gently, come with me. I will take you to him. You didn't argue. You simply held Coco, the little dog, close and allowed Mr. Kim to guide you into the car. The gravesite was quiet, lit only by dim lanterns and the cold moon. Workers stepped aside as Mr. Kim helped you out of the car. Wine, please, you said, your voice shaking. Take me to him. He guided you to the covered body. Your trembling hand reached out, your fingers brushed the clothes first, then the cold stillness beneath. The moment you felt the familiar shape of your father's hand, you broke. Why, Dad, why did you leave me? I can't see without you, I can't live alone. Your cries echoed through the night, raw, haunting, unforgettable. Mr. Kim stood by your side, his eyes burning with guilt and sorrow. When the burial ended, you wiped your tears with shaking hands. Wine, I will stay here, you said quietly. This is my home. But Mr. Kim could not leave you behind in a collapsing house with no family, no money, no sight, and no future. He hesitated first, then an idea struck him. Mr. Kim, Wine, he said, choosing each word carefully. Before he died, your father came to me with a wish. You turned toward his voice instantly. Wine, a wish? Mr. Kim, yes, he continued. He wanted to see you married to my son. It was his dream for you. He didn't get a chance to tell you. Your spirit hissed. You believed him because you needed something, anything to hold on to. If it was that wish, we whispered, I will go with you. Mr. Kim nodded, relieved yet conflicted. Mr. Kim, pack whatever you need and bring the dog. He comes too. You reach down, feeling Coco's fur. Wine, okay, I'm ready. Mr. Kim guided you back to the car, the cold wind sweeping behind you like a final goodbye to the life you once knew. The night slowed to the old house as you drove away, and you had no idea.